Everybody has one of those embarrassing stories where, you're kind of sitting down and thinking about stuff, and then you remember that moment that happened when you were a kid, and you were just like, how do I just go on from here? Well, my story is when I was in kindergarten, I went to a Catholic school. I used to live in Brooklyn, and that was the only school near my house. So it was a private Catholic school, and every day after lunch we would go out and play for like 45 minutes, and it was really fun because they would close down like the block so that way no cars could get through, and we would play in front of the school like on the street. And there was one time where I really 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 had to poop, like really really badly, but I didn't want to take poop in the school because I've never done that before. And so I remember I was holding in my poop and I was playing like I think like kickball or something like that. And then after that, it was my turn to jump ropes. And at first I didn't know how to jump the ropes. I was like, you know what? How about I just go and play where, two people are holding the rope and then not double dutch, but two people are holding the rope and like twirling or whatever, and then you have a jump. So, yeah, so I decided to do that, and as I was jumping and jumping and jumping, I tried to just hold in my poop, and after like I think 5 or 6 jumps, like I literally shat my pants. Like, mind you, because it was Catholic school, I had to wear like those dresses, and like I had underwear on, obviously, and like I think I had pantyhose on. I'm not sure. And like one of those over, like they're like underpants, but you wear it over your panties, so that way the panties don't like slip off. I don't know. It's weird. I don't think I'm like the only one that had this, but you know what I mean. And so like I literally shit my pants, and I was like holding it in, and like mind you, I think this was like 15 minutes into the recess, so I had like a good 30 minutes left, and I'm trying not to make it seem obvious. And thank God I had a dress on, because if I had pants on, like it probably would have like seeped through, or would have been worse, or like people could see the outline. So 30 minutes left, and I remember I was trying to stay far away from people as possible because like the smell. So, I think the next thing I played was like hopscotch, which I don't know why I thought it was a good idea. I mean, if I jump rope and I shit my pants, like hopscotch will make it worse. But I had to do something. I couldn't just stand there. So, yeah, and then okay, whatever. I was playing around, and I had to somehow get rid of it. So I decided to stay at the end of the line while we were being like filed in to go back to class, and I asked one of the teachers, "Can I go to the bathroom?" And she said, "Yeah, yeah, whatever, sure." And so I went to the bathroom, and I like took off my pants and my pantyhose or whatever, and there was a huge chunk of poop, like a huge chunk. And I didn't know what to do because I didn't want to have like smelly underwear or whatever. So I just took off my pantyhose too, took off everything, took off my underwear, took off everything, and I didn't know what to do with it. And so I flushed it down the toilet, and I clogged up the toilet. And then I just was like, oh, and I just put on my shoes and went back to class. And then when I went home, my mom, like, she was helping me change into like my normal house clothes, because the one would dress. She's like, what the hell happened? And I'm like, I shat my pants. And then I think it was one of those moments in my life where I fully accepted the idea that if you have to go, you should just go. Like I was just holding it in, and I didn't know if like pooping in school was okay. So I was trying to hold it in and thought that I can make it when I went home, but no, didn't make it. But yeah, that was like one of my embarrassing. I have so many embarrassing stories, but this is like one of my embarrassing stories. But the people won't know unless I tell them. So I guess like I'm embarrassing myself by telling people. But yeah, but since then, like if I had to poop in school, like I would just poop in school, because I would just go back to that incident, and you know, don't want that happening again. And I'm 21 now. Like I don't want to be in college where I'm getting up from my seat and I shit my pants. That's like worse. Trust me, that's worse. And I wear pants, not a dress, so you could see it. But yeah, that's my embarrassing story. Well, one of them. There are a lot more. A lot more. And ironically, they happen like before the age of like 7, like every single one of them. But there was times for other. There's another time for that. So yeah, so next time I'll talk about my other embarrassing moments to make your life feel better.